Changes could be coming to 4 main streets in downtown Charleston to make them safer.
News 2's Jordan Sayopa heard from leaders about this during a traffic and transportation meeting in downtown Charleston this afternoon. Jordan, what did they say during that meeting?
Carolyn, Brendan, the city of Charleston is working with the South Carolina Department of Transportation to make those 4 downtown corridors, safer for pedestrians and people on bikes. But after a council vote earlier tonight, the city will have to wait just a bit longer before seeing those improvements. Changes could soon be coming to 4 main roads in downtown Charleston.
I call them micro projects, but projects on our streets that will make it very clear where people are and to look out for them and to make it safer.
Parts of King, Calhoun, St. Philip, and Meeting streets have been identified by the South Carolina Department of Transportation as high crash locations. Between the 4 areas, DOT says there have been more than 3,000 crashes from January 2015 to June 2023. 152 involved pedestrians and 94 involved bicycles.
So the project scope includes those engineering solutions to reduce the number of those pedestrian and bicycle crashes.
DOT came up with proposed solutions based off of road safety audits in 2018. City leaders reviewed the plan and suggested some changes.
We looked at it. We thought there were some improvements that could be made, particularly on the bicycling side of things on St. Philip Street.
On Tuesday night, DOT presented an updated proposal for the projects. Possible changes include improvement to crosswalks, a 2-way bike track on part of St. Philip Street, and transitioning the 2 lanes on Lower King to 1 wider lane. City leaders say a proposed 1-way bicycle lane on King Street was removed from the original draft.
And we took one look at that and the way it was configured, and there was no way that was going to be safe for anybody. It was a 1-way south bike lane with no access from the north, with no exit on the south.
Council voted to defer a decision. The executive director of the nonprofit Charleston Move says she wants to see another public input meeting on these new changes.
So if that is off the table, a bike lane entirely, then the discussion needs to be had, and it needs to be a public discussion, not only with constituents who are identified as important to council members, but everybody.
So here's what happened earlier tonight. A memorandum of understanding between the city and DOT was approved in the traffic and transportation meeting. However, City Council decided to defer their decision to next month's traffic and transportation meeting. They also added an hour of public comment at that meeting. Reporting live in Charleston, I'm Jordan Sayopa. Count on 2.